I'm Claudio Nervi, and I want to invite you to join this course on how to design a virtual synthesizer which will be uploaded weekly, module by module. We have here on display a synthesizer I made with its oscillators and ADSR stages, the envelope, both for the amplitude and the filter, a low frequency oscillator, a filter, section and delay, distortion and autopan. These are output effects. I've made this simple enough for you to understand, but at the same time I've tried to keep a professional sound so that you can use it in your musical productions. For you to understand the environment in which I'm working, I'm going to use another couple of programs that I have around. Here we have a virtual piano which is connected through a Midi signal to the controller I have here on my desk. You can see that everything I touch on this controller results in notes on the virtual piano, so that I don't need to be showing them all the time. To the left of this controller, I have another one bearing a brand, where you can see that I have connected via Midi the PD synthesizer from outside. Therefore, here, if you look at the filter and LFO, for example, I can control the moving of the faders with the hand pods on my controller, and so you can play and be hands-free, and not to have taken the mouse, which is quite uncomfortable. This will be part of the course, and I'll explain how I have made this connection in any of the next lessons. Anyway, let's see how this synthesizer sounds. The first thing we will hear is a 70s style bass sound from the age of analog synthesizers, and we'll see how we can manipulate the filter and LFO directly from Behringer controller. Here is an example. We go to preset 3 to show how changing a few parameters we can change the sound radically. Notice how the parameters are changed. In the example we have here, there are some strings that I have tried to emulate as a Synth OBX Oberheim brand. A quite different sound. In the preset number 4, following with the classics, I have placed a sound based on sine waves with quite delay, similar to what we might hear on a recording of Vangelis, for example. That is an example in Vangelis style. Following with the classics, I have a similar sound like Wendy Carlos used on his album Switch on Bach, a very famous orchestration of Bach music through synthesizers. Radically changing the style, let's go toward something more like progressive rock. If what you like is the experimental stuff, you can also achieve interesting sounds using the capabilities of a comb filter. That happens with delay. When we have very little delay time, like 9 milliseconds for example, and a lot of feedback. What an interesting sound. And finally, if you like lounge music, we can make such sounds. That would be a sample of the sounds that this sign can make. So, I invite you to follow this weekly The Libraries. I began the lessons from the basics so that everyone can easily move forward, but those who already have some knowledge may begin the course at later. I leave my data here on the screen. My website first, where in addition to this course on virtual synthesis, you can find information about my career as a musician, information about my bands, and you can also find access to the courses I teach both at the University Pompeu Fabra and the SAE Institute in Barcelona. They are electronic music courses. And here is my email. By mail you can send me all your questions and we can get in touch. Finally, I leave the direct YouTube channel www.youtube.com/user/canal_pure_data. In this channel you can have direct access to the videos without having to go to my web. And also, we can have all the benefits of social networking. We can make friends, exchanges, I don't know, whatever you want. I leave you guests then to this Pure Data Online course about how to make a virtual synthesizer. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.